Hey everybody, welcome back to Fortunate Creations, and this is a channel where we like to talk about all things creative. So anything to do with crafting or making things, keep your brain going, anything creative. So if you like all of that, stick around. Eventually we will probably get to a craft you love. Today we're going to be talking more about crochet, and this is another episode of Coffee with Kim. And I hope you all can grab a cup of coffee and join me. So, I was thinking, which is good to do sometimes. First of all, happy Sunday. I was thinking that too. But I was thinking that I like to keep crochet supplies in my purse or in my car or in my camper, wherever I am, because sometimes I just need the relaxing feeling of crocheting. I don't necessarily have to be working on a specific project. I don't necessarily have to be creating something specific. I love the feeling of the relaxation of the flow. That's why I'm looking over there, because that project I'm doing with practicing all the stitches that I'm learning, it's a good one because I can make little swatches. I'm crocheting, but I'm not working on a huge project. So I get the satisfaction of crocheting and making something. So that got me thinking, why not make up little crochet survival kits? So I got this little bag with a handle on it. Of course it says be creative. Now, this is just a mock-up that I did this morning. Obviously I will iron that on. This is vinyl, but anyway, I will iron that on and it will say be creative. Now, what would you put in your crochet survival kit? So I'm thinking to myself, excuse me, I was like, all right, first thing you need is a crochet hook. Now, you want to be, sorry, but this thing's looking funny behind my head. I got to take it down. It's looking like I have an antler sticking out here. So you need a crochet hook. And like I said, you're not making anything big or specific. So just your average, what I got here, a 5. Okay. So we're going to put crochet hook inside the survival kit. What's next? Well, you can't crochet without some yarn. So just a small ball of yarn. You can even take from your scrap yarn, throw in a small ball of yarn. But I figured for these packages, I will put in a brand new one. You need a ball of yarn. Put that in there. What else? Well, you might need a measuring tape. What if you want to make all of your little practice squares 12 by 12, right? So you might need a measuring tape. We'll put that in there. Possibly a stitch marker in case you're working on something, you get, preoccupied or interrupted. So you need your stitch markers. 2 little ones, that's all. Put those inside. I like these because it holds your active stitch so that it doesn't pull out. So I threw one of these, I call them a giant bobby pin. No, a giant safety pin. So one of those in the survival kit. We're going to need a little pair of scissors. Nothing flashy, just something to cut the yarn in case you need it. Put that in there. And then of course, in case you finish your swatch, you're going to need your yarn needle so you can hide your tail. So there I have my Be Creative Crochet Survival Kit. Keep it with you. Keep it with me. So that if I get to a meeting early or if I'm somewhere, if I'm waiting for somebody, break this out. I was going to say because I'm not going to be going to meetings anymore. Well, you could break this out, do a few rows, or even if you're stressed, break it out, do a few rows, relax a little bit, It's a way for me. This is kind of like my therapy. Crocheting is definitely my therapy. So if I need the relaxing motion of crocheting, here's my crochet survival kit. So that led me to another idea. Lots of ideas this morning. So a lot of you have been telling me that you love coffee with Kim every day. So I signed up for that Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. Woohoo! Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. And I have the link in the box down below. Wow. Work with me, people. Sorry about that. So I have the link to that Buy Me a Coffee. So I was thinking, anybody that clicks that link and goes in, I'm going to put you in a monthly drawing for a Be Creative Crochet Survival Kit. And I will do the drawing once a month live. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. I think it's a fun idea. Buy me a cup of coffee and get a survival kit if, you win the drawing. I do love these little things. How cute are they? So there you go. Tell me what you think of the idea. Like I said, the link is below. And just keep this in your car or even at your desk. Don't tell anybody. A lot of people have downtime at their desk when it's okay to do something. Well, put it this way. I have people at my office that spend 20 to 30 minutes standing and talking about The Bachelor or any of those other shows that I don't watch. So I take those 20 or 30 minutes that they're wasting and I occupy myself. I think it's only fair, right? If they can waste 20 minutes, so can I. Or think about the people that go out and smoke. Smoke break. Crochet break. Think of it that way. It's my crochet break. So I think it's fun. I'd like to see where it takes us. We'll have the Coffee with Kim Club. And I will put you on in a drawing for the survival kit. So yeah, this thought came to me at about 3 this morning. I love it. I love the idea. I love the idea of putting that, because I did literally have all this stuff just thrown in my purse. And I'm digging for this and digging for that. If I have it all right here in this pouch, pop it out. You're not wasting time looking for stuff. Pop out what you need. Do a few rows. Life is good. I almost toyed with the idea of saying, it'll be okay, just hand me my hook. Everything will be fine. Just hand me my hook. It's kind of how I feel sometimes. I'll get out my hook and a scrap ball of yarn and I'll just start doing it because it's really cathartic. Is that, it's therapeutic? I think cathartic is the word I want. But anyway, it's therapeutic. So if a lot of you are like me as far as that goes with crochet, here we go. We've got our survival kit. And everybody will be okay if you just put my hook in my hand. So little Fritz is sound asleep down here. Should I wake him up and say hi to everybody? Come here, boogle boogle. Oh my goodness, Mommy, you're waking me up. Oh, Mommy. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, everybody. Mommy's kissing my head. You say good morning? Good morning, everybody. I'm a sweet boy. Would you like to go back down? I would like to tell you that he's sitting in that little chair that I got him. However, the truth is, Stuart, our biggest cat, has taken over that chair. So Fritz cannot sit in that chair because Stuart has decided it's his chair. So I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a Carolina wren sitting in the tree right outside this window. And he's singing. I don't know if he's singing to me, but he's singing quite loud, as a matter of fact. So I decided also it was time to get rid of my work clothes. How fun is that? So I went into my closet. Do you ever start a project where you think, oh, this is going to be a great project. It'll be organized and nice. And then all of a sudden you've got a mess and you can't just walk away from it because it's a mess right in the middle of your floor. Well, welcome to my 4 a.m. So, much to Fritz's dismay, do you want to come back up? Nope. Much to his dismay, I turned on the light, opened the closet, and I started pulling out clothes. Now, for my job, it's usually business casual. So I have shirts and stuff that I would wear to work that I would never actually wear out, about. You know what I mean? So I said to myself, I finally get to get rid of these shirts. So I did the first cut, okay? Kind of like a football team. Okay, you didn't make the cut, you didn't make the cut, you didn't. So I have a whole pile of these shirts and pants that I would only wear to work that I don't have to wear anymore. And I'm going to bag them up. Now, here's the caveat to this. I'm not getting rid of them yet. I'm going to bag them up and store them just in case. You never know. If I ever have to go back to the workplace, I don't want to have to buy a whole new wardrobe. Knock on wood. So I spent a couple hours going through the pants, the tops, the shoes, all that stuff that you wear to work, but you don't necessarily wear out in your real life. So that took me a while. Full disclosure, the pile is still sitting on my floor. I have to go. Because what happened was, I made the pile, and of course Fritz was having a blast in it. So I made the pile, and then I needed more coffee. So I went into the kitchen to make my coffee, and then I realized, well, I better do coffee with Kim. One thing rolls to another, and here I am, visiting with you guys instead of cleaning that up. I do have to get it done, and I have to get the laundry. I have to get the laundry started, but the reason I didn't start the laundry is because I knew there's stuff in that room that I have to organize. So I didn't want to take the laundry into the laundry room and then get sidetracked by saying, uh-oh, now I have to do all this. So I'm trying to plan ahead a little bit. So there we have it. I put up a short video yesterday. I tried to make it a short, but apparently if you do it horizontally, it won't turn into a short. You have to do it vertically. More rules that I didn't know about. But I did put a little, because I was frustrated, so frustrated. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful yarn. I love it so much, and I'm cherishing it. I did this. I tried not to do this. I had it hung on the side of a chair, and I was using my Addy, so I was slowly cranking. So this happened. I am going to methodically keep rolling it and make sure I get it into a ball, but I had to walk away from it because sometimes I can do tedious work like this and it's very relaxing. And sometimes I look at it and I just want to go, yeah. And obviously I'm not doing that with this beautiful, beautiful yarn. So I will take my time and I will roll this. And then my other hank of it, it's sitting there. I haven't untied it. I haven't anything because I'm not going to mess that one up. So I might actually go to the craft store today or maybe order it online. I'm going to get one of those winders because it's worth it. Seriously. I can't have that happen again. It's really frustrating also because I wanted to be wearing the hat and gloves that I wanted to make with this. And obviously I can't because I have to untangle it first. So that happened. Yeah. So I have a friend, I talk about her a lot. And she says to me every once in a while, what are you doing? and I showed her, this was a while back when I was sorting out the rest of my stash. She's like, what are you up to today? And I showed her a picture of my yarn. Well, a picture of my yarn barf. And she's like, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm going to roll that all into balls. And she's like, oh no. She goes, you know what? They make more. I would just say, forget it, walk away and go buy new. And like I said, there are days when I am like that. I don't do it. I set it aside and walk away. But there are days when I can sit and just do tedious. Sometimes my brain needs that. I was talking, somebody came up to me to work the other day. Young kid. I mean, he can't be mid-30s. And he was congratulating me for retirement and this and that. And he's like, I'm so jealous. I'm like, I said, yeah. He goes, sometimes, because our job is very high stress. You've got deadlines and you've got budgets and so it's very high stress. And you can't just, it's never a set it and forget it job. You have to set it and follow up and follow up. So he said to me, he goes, sometimes there's days when I would like to just go work somewhere like Burger King, where I make their food and I send it out. It's done. He goes, and if I mess up their food, no problem. I'll make you another one. And I was like, absolutely. I said, actually, Burger King was one of my first jobs. And there's something satisfying about make it, move on, make it, move on. So younger me thought that was, oh my God, I gotta, make Whoppers again today. Me now is like, man, I would like a day where I can just make a Whopper, send it out, and I'm done. But, so it sometimes tedious is okay. I'm not sure I could do a factory full-time all the time like they do. I'm picturing that Lucy episode of her and the candy, where her and Viv, whatever her sidekick was on that show, where they went to the candy factory. They're trying to do the candy. I picture that in my head, but I'm not sure I could do a factory work all the time where it's the same thing like that. But, sometimes it's good just to turn your brain to a lower level and chill. So today I'm turning my brain to a lower level, almost. I should be putting out about, including this one, 3, maybe 4 videos today. I've got my treasure hunt. I've got my homage to Crystal. I've got this coffee with Kim. I'm trying to think, is there another one? No, so that might be it. 3, if I think of the 4th one, which I'm not sure there even is, but so those are the ones I have to do today. So stay tuned for all of those. I am up to 400 subscribers. Yay! I was up to 402 yesterday. When I got up this morning, it's down to 400. But we'll get back up there. So if you like the video, please give me a subscribe if you haven't already. If you could watch the video all the way through on regular speed, that really helps with the analytics of the channel. That helps build it so that YouTube automatically sends it out to people. That way people don't have to be actively searching for me. They can be like just people interested in this type of content. So even if you just turn it on in the background, excuse me, and let it run, just let it run till the end. Maybe give me a thumbs up, a little comment, all that sort of stuff. That builds up my analytics dashboard. So, okay, share it. I did notice on my dashboard that a lot of you are sharing, and I thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I hope you have a great Sunday. Just remember, football's almost over. We just got to make it through a couple more weeks. So I hope you have a great Sunday. And remember, whoop, wrong side. Always be creative. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.